Say goodbye to nighttime leg cramps. 3 natural foods that can save your nights. Are you over 60 and frequently wake up in the middle of the night with that sudden sharp pain, a true iron claw seizing your leg muscles? This abrupt awakening, followed by minutes of agony and massage, is a frustrating reality for millions of people. But what if I told you there are 3 natural, accessible and delicious foods that can help eliminate this problem, strengthening your legs and, most importantly, giving you back your peaceful nights of sleep? Stay with me until the end of this article to discover exactly what they are and how to use them correctly. These frequent cramps are not just an annoyance, they are thieves of your quality of life. They interrupt your sleep cycle, which can lead to daytime fatigue, irritability, and even more serious long-term health problems. Many people resign themselves, believing this is just part of aging. But I'm here to tell you, it doesn't have to be this way. Don't worry, there are natural, accessible, and scientifically backed strategies to prevent nighttime cramps. In this complete guide, I will reveal the top 3 foods that strengthen muscles and help shield your body against this problem. More than that, I will explain why they work and how to integrate them simply and safely into your routine. Keep reading and take a decisive step to improve your health today. Important notice: the information contained in this text is for educational and informational purposes only. It in no way replaces the diagnosis, guidance, and follow-up of a qualified health professional. Always consult your doctor or nutritionist before making any significant changes to your diet or routine. Understanding the enemy. Why do cramps increase with age? Before we reveal our 3 food heroes, it's crucial to understand why cramps become so common after the age of 60. It's not just a matter of age. There are concrete physiological factors that contribute to the problem. 1. Chronic dehydration. As the years go by, our thirst mechanism can become less efficient. We often don't feel thirsty, even when our body is already in need of fluids. Water is essential for transporting minerals, electrolytes, that regulate muscle contraction. Less water means an imbalance of these minerals. 2. Muscle mass loss, sarcopenia. Natural aging leads to a gradual loss of muscle mass and strength. Weaker, more fatigued muscles are much more susceptible to involuntary contractions and spasms. 3. Nerve changes. The nerve endings that control our muscles can also undergo natural wear and tear, making communication between the brain and muscles less precise and more prone to glitches that result in cramps. 4. Medication use. Some common medications for treating high blood pressure, cholesterol, and other conditions can have the side effect of depleting essential minerals like potassium and magnesium, increasing the risk of cramps. That's why an approach focused on nutrition and hydration is so powerful. By providing the body with the right tools, we can directly combat the main causes of the problem. Food number 1. The yellow powerhouse you already have at home, banana. Let's start with a food that is likely already in your fruit bowl, the banana. This fruit, besides being delicious, practical and easy to digest, is incredibly rich in potassium. But what does potassium have to do with cramps? Imagine that inside every cell of your body, there is a kind of pump that works non-stop. This is the sodium-potassium pump. It ensures that the right amount of fluid and electrical charge is inside and outside the cells. Potassium is the star of this mechanism. It is fundamental for maintaining the body's fluid balance and especially for ensuring that muscles contract and relax correctly and in an orderly fashion. When there's an imbalance, too little potassium or an excess of sodium, this cellular communication is compromised. The muscle receives a signal to contract, but the signal to relax fails. The result? That involuntary, painful, and persistent contraction we call a cramp. In people over 60 whose systems are not as efficient at retaining minerals, this replenishment becomes even more crucial. The story of Mrs. Lucia. Take the case of Mrs. Lucia, 72. She used to wake up almost every night with terrible pain in her calf. She even became afraid to sleep, associating her bed with imminent pain. Her daughter, concerned, researched natural solutions and suggested something simple: eat a banana every afternoon. Mrs. Lucia, though skeptical, decided to try. To her surprise, after the first week, the nightly cramps that were almost daily decreased to twice a week. After a month of regular consumption, she noticed that not only had her digestion improved, but the cramps had drastically decreased, becoming a rare event. Today, she doesn't go a day without her favorite potassium pill. How to include it in your routine. Try to include 1 banana a day in your diet. The options are varied, with oatmeal for breakfast for a slow release of energy, as a practical afternoon snack, mashed with a little honey if you are not diabetic, and cinnamon, frozen and then blended to create a healthy and creamy ice cream. It's a simple change that can make all the difference for your nights. Caution: if you have uncontrolled diabetes or kidney problems, talk to your doctor before increasing your banana consumption. Excess potassium can be harmful in some specific cases and requires professional monitoring. Food. Number 2, the hidden treasure: pumpkin seeds. Now let's talk about a superfood that many people are not yet familiar with: pumpkin seeds. Do you usually throw away these little seeds after preparing a pumpkin? If the answer is yes, you should know that you are discarding a true treasure of nature. These seeds are one of the greatest natural sources of magnesium, the mineral most directly associated with cramp prevention in studies with older adults. Magnesium is often called the relaxation mineral. The relaxing role of magnesium. While calcium helps with muscle contraction, magnesium acts as its counterpart, promoting relaxation. It acts as a gatekeeper in the channels of nerve and muscle cells, preventing calcium from flooding the cell and causing an excessive and prolonged contraction. When magnesium levels are low, nerves become more excitable and muscles have difficulty relaxing. Magnesium directly impacts the conduction of electrical impulses between nerves and muscles, reducing the frequency and intensity of nighttime cramps. The story of Mr. Geraldo. Mr. Geraldo, 69, a retired carpenter, began to experience not only nighttime cramps, but also constant muscle aches during the day. His daughter, who loves healthy cooking, started roasting the seeds from the pumpkin she used for Sunday lunch. She offered them to her father, who began eating a handful every day as an afternoon snack. In less than 2 weeks, he noticed a remarkable improvement. The nighttime cramps disappeared, and he felt his legs were lighter and had fewer aches. Today, he doesn't let his daughter forget to save the treasure from the pumpkin. How to include it in your routine. You can dry and roast the seeds at home in the oven or in a pan with a drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of salt, if your blood pressure is controlled. Consume about 2 tablespoons per day. Eat them plain as a crunchy and satisfying snack. Sprinkle them over salads, soups, yogurts, or even on top of rice. Remember, this information complements but does not replace professional medical advice. It is a piece of your health puzzle. Food. Number 3, the green iron trio, spinach. The last food on this powerful list is spinach. Many people have heard that it's good for you, like in the Popeye cartoons, but they may not understand how crucial it is for those who suffer from cramps. Spinach brings not just one, but a trio of minerals, magnesium, calcium, and potassium, that work in synergy to maintain impeccable muscle function. In addition to the mineral trio, spinach aids in blood circulation. Good circulation is essential for those who experience tingling or pain in their legs, as it ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach the muscles and that metabolic waste, like lactic acid, is efficiently removed. The story of Mrs. Maria. Mrs. Maria, 74, was reluctant to eat spinach because she found the taste too strong. But tired of the pains that interrupted her sleep, she decided to give it a try. She learned to prepare it, sautéed with garlic, a squeeze of lemon and olive oil, which softened the flavor. Today, she includes it in her menu at least twice a week, either in her dinner omelette or mixed into her beans. She reports that not only does she no longer have the cramps that used to wake her up, but she also feels her legs are less tired at the end of the day. How to include it in your routine. Spinach is versatile. For better nutrient absorption, it's best to consume it cooked. Include cooked spinach in stir-fries, omelettes or pies. Add a handful to soups, broths or beans in the final minutes of cooking. Blend fresh leaves with fruits in green juices. The combination with banana and orange is excellent. 2 servings per week can already help a lot to strengthen your muscles. Caution: if you use anticoagulant medications such as warfarin or have kidney failure, talk to your doctor before consuming spinach regularly. It is rich in vitamin K, which can interfere with these medications, and also in oxalates, which require caution in cases of kidney problems. Conclusion and next steps for peaceful nights. Today you learned about 3 powerful foods to combat nighttime cramps. Bananas, rich in potassium for cellular balance. Pumpkin seeds, an incredible source of magnesium for muscle relaxation. Spinach, with its trio of minerals for muscle strength and function. All are simple, natural and accessible, but the journey doesn't end here. Remember the other factors. Stay well hydrated throughout the day and consider including gentle stretches for your legs before bed. A simple calf stretch against the wall for 30 seconds can prepare your muscles for a night of rest. Now I want to hear from you. What city or country are you watching me from? Leave your comment below to let me know. Or if you prefer, just type, "I made it to the end," so I know you followed our entire guide today. Your participation is what strengthens our community and encourages me to bring more valuable content like this. Before starting any of these strategies, the most important step is to talk to your doctor. They can assess whether your cramps are a symptom of a more serious underlying condition and can guide you on which of these tips make the most sense for your specific case. Each body is unique and may react in different ways. Taking care of your muscle health is a fundamental step toward having more peaceful nights and more energetic days. Start slowly with professional guidance and feel the difference in your well-being. Did you like this information? Then share this article with your friends and family over 60. Someone you love might be needing these exact tips today. Always remember, the first step is a conversation with your doctor to adapt this information to your specific situation. Your health is your most precious asset. Take care of it with love and knowledge.